And Mega Man and Link. So this could be potential for a little bit of a slow-moving set, but also maybe not. You never know. You never know. So here we go. Starting off here, PS2. I do have it backwards. Geo the Mega Man, Amnesty the Link, and it looks like Amnesty already off to a really nice start.
I'm just gonna refresh my Link a little bit. Alright, immediately, like, if you can try and parry some of these pellets while they're not exactly, like, they're not vulnerable to parries, 3 frames helps. Getting that little bit of advantage helps. You're trying to approach a Mega Man that's trying to keep you out. Wow, he was looking for the hard punish.
You know, man, I respect it. I think that up tilt is very. I think it's very good and kind of underutilized. You have to kind of be good. That was like something Maverick Hunter is really good with this character, is basically reading rolls or just knowing when to let her rip. But like, he could have probably taken that stock if he sweet spotted that the percent he was at, and even at, like, you know, Link being at 75. Link is kind of heavy, so maybe not. But like, it wouldn't have been out of the question. Just like that, fair, definitely not out of the question. That dude, Master Sword is so strong on Breath of the Wild. Link. It is. It's weird saying that, but like,
I mean, you're right though. Like, for whatever reason, when you're hit by Link, I think it's the sound design personally, but when you're hit by adult Link compared to Toon Link or Young Link, everything feels a whole lot meatier.
well, because both those hits can kill you. Like, he has two hits on F's on forward smash. Second one is very likely to kill you. The first one could totally still kill you, depending on where it hits you or where you're at. But, speaking of moves that kill, Mega Man back air is definitely on that list. They're reliable at that. Also hits twice. Actually, it's 3 times, I believe.
I thought it was 4.
Is it 4? That would actually make sense, because there's 2 blades and each one hits a couple times. Yeah, it is. It is 4. Just saw it.
Yeah, definitely a liberally used move in the Mega Man toolkit, as is that Leaf Shield. And honestly, just after watching I mean, we've seen plenty of Mega Man, not only in this stream, but also the character's been around and available for 2 games now. His entire kit just screams utility. And in that becomes a lot more flexible should you decide on how to play the character, not how the character is meant to be played. Mm-hmm. So like, you can see like more Crash Bomber focused setups. It looks like Geo is a bit more he's a bit more focused on trying to get some cheeky item setups with Metal Blade. Leaf Shield, obviously, it's not only a get out of jail free card, but as an aggressive tool, land on shield like there, and your opponent just has to respect it. Right. F Smash is just good. Charge Shot just good move. Good move out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with that. Dude, so I feel like Geo's done an actually pretty good job bringing this thing back, because a lot of times when you go down as Mega Man, it could be hard to get back, but Geo has been really keeping the pressure on Amnesty, and one of these times, eventually, he's going to land that down air off stage, because Amnesty is recovering low every time, and there we go, man. Mega Buster coming out. Take that second stock for Amnesty.
Yes. Give your thanks to Dr. Cossack. Oh, okay. He scouted the air dodge away, but just missed spacing the grab. Yeah, he's some creative uses with these beavers to get to landing. I'm always a big fan to see Rush Coil just kind of utilized a lot more neutral. Never going into Special Fall is a huge benefit. There it is.
No, that's what I was saying earlier when we were watching Syrup, is Rush Coil could be used. Wow, really good heads up right there. Yeah, Rush Coil could really be used very creatively, and a lot of times, even just if you're anticipating your opponent landing on you with something, you could throw a Rush Coil underneath, and sometimes you can catch them where it'll bring them in the air, and you might be able to land an up air or something. There's just a lot of options, kind of just mix up your opponent. But that is going to be Amnesty sort of keeping this thing close again, and is down after having a lead. So let's see if Geo's able to hang on to this, or
Yeah, he looks like he's keeping flexible. He's just hanging out outside of Link's range, but still inside Mega Man's. It's kind of starting to frustrate Amnesty a little bit. You see a lot more of the short hop aerials, a lot more like, well, short hop nair is certainly no shortage of use in Link's kit. Thrown out errantly against a character that can outrange you will always leave you open for plenty of punish, though that was a very cheeky string with the Z-drop bomb.
Yep.
Keep an eye on the time a little bit, by the way. It's 1 minute 30. I don't think we'll go to timeout, but if there's anything to add to pressure that Amnesty might be feeling, that's going to be an extra factor.
All right, this is it. Wow, that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, it was. I think that may have been like DI-able, but maybe not. Let's see. That looked pretty good.
That's where the he crossed up his DI at the very end there. Most of the time when Geo would land running pellets, he would combo it into Nair, as it's just a true combo. And he's in the corner, so if there's something to expect from Amnesty, he's thinking, oh, if I get hit, he's going to reset neutral and we'll go back to like center stage. But a really heads-up cross-up with the backer on Geo's part, kind of solving that game one before it got too out of hand, because Amnesty was making quite the bit of comeback towards the end there.
Yeah, I mean, Amnesty was the one who was up a little bit earlier on. It felt like Geo was just playing so aggressively, and sometimes when you're playing these matches where it's like zone around zoner, you are better off being the aggressive one, provided your character can handle it. And honestly, Mega Man can play aggressively if you want him to. There are things you have to be very calculated with, because if you do end up in disadvantage from hitting too many buttons, Mega Man's weight is the perfect weight to basically you lose the game. You know what I mean? Like you get hit a couple times and then you basically get vortexed. But,
yeah.
I feel like Geo just did a really great job not having that happen. In fact, kind of did the opposite. But all right, looks like we're running back. Yeah, right where we started.
I've successfully looked up Amnesty, and to my surprise, their last DNA they've entered was Season 9, Week 7, where they got some pretty stellar wins on.
They placed, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they got 5th.
Yeah, I remember putting it in the top 8. Actually, now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, wins on Peepro, on Beast, Glintendo. They only lost to Sinji and J-Grunt, which are like, those aren't bad losses.
No, I mean, Sinji is, honestly, they're both very understandable. Sinji especially, man. Sinji is like, special kind of opponent to play against. That is, Pac-Man is tough, especially the way Sinji plays Pac-Man is just so good. Like, being able to take that out is not an easy thing.
Yeah, it's another breed of opponent when you go against, like, not just like general character that might be difficult, but a good player piloting a good character. Like, everything starts to fall apart, though. Gio's really making something known here, starting off with it's a slight lead, but it's a lead nonetheless, and you can really start to mold the game flow around that once you have one. But all right. I love that. I really love the setup, because when you have bomb at ledge, and it's particularly when it's bouncing, your opponent's neutral getup will get stuffed out. So naturally, he's trying to avoid grabbing ledge and still get stuffed out. Like, coverage on top of coverage can make some ledge trapping extraordinarily difficult.
Yeah, man, that's the whole idea.
To get around.
Is if you got all the projectiles, like these characters do, there are a lot of cool things you can do on ledge. Keep your opponent basically not sure what you're gonna do. But then again, there's also a lot of flow charts to suit these characters too, where you'll see someone be like, this doesn't work, so I'll do this, and then when this doesn't work, I'll do that, and that is definitely thing you can catch on to.
He was so close.
He was.
All right, just wrap it up with the charge shot. Don't need anything more than that. But another jump read from Amnesty. All right, we got ourselves a bit of a turnaround from game one.
Yeah, and this is kind of how game one started. Honestly, Amnesty did go up a little early. Like, and then Geo just happened to play very well on top of that. But it looks like Amnesty now is in that position where they're playing well and able to basically continue to keep the lead. And that's the type of thing that is pretty common against Mega Man. Mega Man's not really like your comeback character. Oh, got all of that. But like it is possible. But in this particular case, wow, that was a good play, man.
He didn't have a jump.
Play. Yeah, totally kills. It's a good move. Yeah.
It's as I've seen it more, I start to realize that when you get to acknowledge that your opponent doesn't have a jump, because like he goes past the ledge and he double jumps. That's like Mega Man. Every Mega Man does that. They save their jump until after Rush Coil.
Yeah, it's a smart
Amnesty
move.
called that out, then pushed his advantage.
No, you're right. That's smart. Yeah, that's recognizing the characters. Like there are ways. Yeah, dude, that Link's up B.
So good, so strong.
Dude, it'll catch you off guard because he'll look forever away, or you'll think you're like, all right, nice, I see Link kind of slowly approaching stage. Let me go like edge guard him, but like that thing will hit you and then you're caught in it. Sometimes you die. You know, like sometimes it's like I don't know. It's a very good move for Link to have. It kind of makes his recovery very safe, and it also allows him a lot of opportunities that we got to just see where you can literally just kill with it. So we'll see if Geo's able to kind of slow things back down a little bit, make this game his. But I don't know. Amnesty does look like they figured something out.
Oh my god, this entire first stock has been a hell. It hasn't been one full complete string, but it's been a hell of a sequence. It does wrap up the stock with the second hit of forward air. Definitely kills. You know what? Like, I really like seeing Link, like a buttons Link go at it, because when they start interlinking, oh my god, the reverse up me. When they start linking into, linking bomb into their combos and not just using like strong hit boomerang into imagination, and they start actually using some of their normals to tie everything together, the character just looks so free flow. And it like that kind of
honestly, man, Link is
is
a cool character. I think Link is a very cool character. I know that might catch some flack. Some people might not agree. But like, I don't know, dude. Characters got a lot of cool stuff. I don't know.
With a couple exceptions, I feel like any character can be played extremely quote-unquote lame and extremely quote-unquote cool. It's a kind of a subjective question with some objective answers. Like, Richter gets a lot of hate, but did you see Shuton down air Pikmin? Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, where we were, right?
Back air? No, he comes down with Nair, just challenging. I mean, like, why not, right? No, don't. Not again. Alright, lucky the final hit of up B didn't fully link. But
yeah, you said it earlier too, and I caught, and I was like, I don't know. Just like, yeah. You know, I'm surprised he didn't his back throw. I know Link's pretty heavy. Maybe it wouldn't have killed, but Mega Man's back throw is not bad. But either way, neither is his back air, so it doesn't really matter. Still takes a stock, and we'll see if he's able to do any additional damage. Even this 15 is helpful. I'm climbing. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, but you're living, not across stage. PS2's massive. All right, Amnesty, living by the edge. I don't believe he had his jump, but
yeah, nothing's beating Link Man, I'll tell you
that. No, it's very, very difficult.
That move is. I love watching the montages of the other moves that it beats. Like it beats like fully charged charged shots. It probably beats like, I bet you like fully charged Aura Sphere beats like Samus charged shot. All you have to do is just nair into it.
So
it's amazing.
It's a move. It's a good move.
It's fast. It's fantastic, man.
Good move out of 10.
Yep.
All right, detonating the remote bomb. We got those. But this is starting to get a little wary for Amnesty. But if there's anything that he's done well throughout this set, it's know what to be scared of at any given. Oh, he missed the tech. Try it again.
Oh my god, he almost actually still saved himself. And that's exactly what Gio needed, honestly. I was just about to say, like, I wasn't expecting that stock to end that way, but all I was going to say is that really all that Gio would have needed at that point is like some kind of metal blade confirm, whether it be up tilt or back air, which is pretty doable. But didn't even need that, and then now all of a sudden, Gio back in the lead.
Yeah, Mega Man can go tit for tat so well. Like, he's one of the truest mid-range characters in the game, because his projectiles aren't like, they're not all encompassing and oppressive, but they are absolutely all useful at any given moment. Particularly the just the simple lemons. Another jump caught.
Oh
yeah.
My goodness! So that was good job from Gio. All I could say is like that game did not look very good. Does not look like a good game. Did not look like it was going in Gio's favor, but there, wins. You don't usually see Mega Man come back from stuff like that, but it makes it happen. So shouts to Gio. Gonna be moving on officially to top 8. We'll be playing against the winner of Blattsager, who did beat Rivers, and Fizz Khalifa, that Wolf we got to check out earlier. So things are shaping up. Meanwhile, I believe it is going to be the winner of this next set, which is, oh no, never mind. Yeah, so I think we're getting Blattsager. I hope I'm saying that right. I think we're getting Blattsager next, actually. So we'll stay on that.